Sports Tonight is back again. We're broadcasting live from Channels TV Sports Center in Lagos, Nigeria. It's good to have you join us to talk sports. I'm Austin Okonakwan on the show tonight. We'll continue as day 2 action of the Channels International Kids Cup. Lagos preliminaries got us talking. Yes, yesterday the kids scored 23 goals and they said, oh, we're just warming up. We're coming. Day 2 was so competitive at Isheri Stadium. We only saw 8 goals. 2 matches went into penalties, but at Campus Square, they were rampant. So after day 2, they scored 25 goals. Tomorrow, we'll get into quarterfinals. On Thursday, semis. On Fridays, we'll come and tell you the 2 schools that will represent Lagos at the international finals. We're still ready for season 10 of the Channels International Kids Cup. The guys are super excited. Teams are losing and they're saying, no, thank you so much for giving us an opportunity to showcase our talents. We're so hyped up to keep catching them. We'll talk about day 2 of the Lagos preliminaries of the Channels Kids Cup. We will also give so much attention to why we need to keep supporting grassroots football. Yes, using the Channels International Kids Cup as a model. And of course, you guys will also tell us, we're going back to the schools. How important is it for us to, give attention to football development at that level? Going back to the schools, going back to the grassroots, letting kids understand that they have talent and it can be developed. We can help them, nurture them, and then make them superstars. That's we form at the basis of our discussion tonight. We're also counting down to the 2018 FIFA World Cup. Former Super Eagles goalkeeper and one-time assistant coach, Lawyer Agu, says, look, we must give attention to our domestic players. Is that some home-based players have what it takes to make the starting 11 for the Super Eagles at the World Cup. Do you go for him or against him? Do you agree? That one should also get us talking when we listen to him. Also on the show tonight, we'll continue our countdown to the World Cup. Kosheni is out for 6 months with Achilles injury. What a story we're having for that one, because we're counting down to the World Cup and players are getting injured. This is the time when coaches will start saying, watch it. A big one is coming up in June. You don't want to be out of that one. And also, we'll touch down in Russia, find out how they are getting ready, because they're going to be hosting the world. Can Russia give us a World Cup that will get us talking? That's the idea for them. Let's get you into the show, bring you into everything that we'll be discussing on the program. Not forgetting that the Nigeria Football Federation, they are getting into work. It's not just for the Super Eagles. The Super Falcons are back in camp for that 2018 Women's African Cup of Nations qualifying fixture against Gambia. Players have been invited. That one should get us talking. The Falconets, they are also preparing for the World Cup in France. So women's football will also get our attention big time on the show tonight. But let's bring you into the mix. Talk to us. I love it when we hear from you. Let me read from somebody tonight on the program that is fired up for grassroots football development. Talk to us on Twitter, Channels_Sports, Facebook, Channels-Sports. You can send us an email to sportstonight@channelstv.com. Don't let it end there. You can take it further. All our top stories can be viewed on our website. It's channelstv.com and on YouTube/channelsweb. If you log on to m.channelstv.com, you should be able to download the Channels TV app for your iPad, your iPhone, your BlackBerry, your iOS, your Windows phones, and your Android phones. Just log on to m.channelstv.com, follow the instructions, download the app, and you will be part of everything that is going on tonight on the program. Season 10 of the Channels International Kids Cup, Lagos preliminaries, day 2, 25 goals scored. We are catching them young talents everywhere. Let me tell you a story of Sheun. Sheun is just 6 years old. He's from Greenhaven, Montessori Nursery and Primary School. Played football, is a defender. You need to see him sliding. Just 6 years old. He's a sweeper. Says, Taribo West, move out of the way. Let me show these guys. And it was so much fun watching Sheun. Jazier also from Maryland Convent. It was their striker. I carried that team along, and they won their match against Supreme Education Foundation by 3 goals to nothing. I'll tell you a story of Obinna. Obinna is from Methodist Primary School. Got a plethora of chances. Obinna didn't take it. And they were playing against Zumuratu. As Zumuratu, they were screened and left with just 7 players. Now, Obinna understands that he must take chances when the opportunities come, because Methodist went on to lose that match on penalties 9-8. It was a marathon. So we're teaching these kids a lot. Aside the football, they are also showing us that this world will be a better place when love conquers everything. So these kids, they will lose a match and then they will come together, they will smile, they will laugh, they will hug, they will exchange pleasantries for the love of the game. So we'll continue this story. We'll keep telling this story of the Channels International Kids Cup and how we're changing football at the grassroots level. I love it so much. Let's welcome Cosmos Chukwuemeka. He's with us in the studio. Cosmos, good to have you in sports tonight.
Well, it's good to be on stage, and of course, I was just in awe of how you were just, describing this young lads, with their football, and I'm sad. You know why I'm sad? I missed.
Don't come here and tell me you also played football on this year.
I missed, and what I'm trying to say that I missed being at the campus square, and of course at the Sherry Stadium. If I was there, I probably would have enjoyed myself, and I'm sure I would have enjoyed myself. Yeah. So I missed, but certainly, you were there. Yeah. Nothing was there. I can still to me too. You was there as well. So, certainly, I'm sure there's so much to talk about. And I really, really know that this year's Channels, Kids Cup is going to be International Kids Cup. Yeah. Will be much, much better than previous years. And
I like the fact. Recognize it. Now international. So Cosmos quickly corrected himself. Let's just go through some of the highlights, day 2 highlights of the Channels International Kids Cup Lagos preliminaries. When we come back, so Rotimi Akindele can join us. I was one of the commentators today at the Sherry Mini Stadium. So we'll just go through everything that's been happening in the Channels International Kids Cup. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
And that's the kickoff for the second game now between the men Nigerian Primary School and, of course, the St. Benedict Nigerian Primary School. The men sporting the blue jersey and, of course, St. Benedict on the yellow jersey. We saw Oye Nigerian Primary School defeat their opponents from Ikorodu by 5 goals to 0 in the last game. Would we see a different outcome right about now? Only time will tell. He lost the ball yet again, to win the ball again. An opportunity, he dribbles through. The man still on the ball. He attempts to shoot from distance, and it's a goal. The first goal has been scored. And that's it. The men draw first blood in this one. The Channels International Kids Cup. In control. Domen outside right from one player to the other. Domen spreading the ball, enjoying the passing game. And this is the right winger who makes a quick one. And that's a beautiful goal. Lovely goal coming from Domen Primary School. And that is the third goal in this first half of the encounter. A very, very exciting play by Domen School against St. Benedict. So 3 goals to nothing and they're as good as having booked.
So that's it. Some of the highlights from day 2 from the Campus Square Mini Stadium, where we saw a lot of goals. They scored 17 goals from Campus Square. They were rampant at the Sherry Mini Stadium. No, it wasn't like that. It was a very competitive outing. Let's just run through some of the results from the Sherry Mini Stadium. Unifrance Nursery and Primary School from Ikorodu, you know them. They love this competition. They came and they defeated the former school of Afolabi Yusuf, that superstar that we discovered 2 years ago at St. Paul's Anglican. They lost 5-0. Salahuddin and Inner City Mission School, Oregu Ikeja, they played a competitive game of football. It was so tight. Penalties had to give us the winner, and it was Salahuddin that won by 3-2. The goalkeepers making some beautiful saves in that one. Maryland Convent, I told you the story of how Jazier or Uchie, their striker, he got a brace. He was fired up. He said, no, Barrister Sheyi Akinwumi must be proud of us, because he keeps saying that he loves the fact that he went to that school. So Maryland Convent defeated Supreme Education Foundation by 3-0. Zumuratu Islamia Methodist Primary School also played a competitive, very highly competitive game of football, and it ended goalless. We got into penalties, and guys, it was a marathon. It ended 9-8 on penalties. At some point, I was like, let's just wrap this up and go home. The kids weren't ready to leave. At Campus Square, Oye Primary School defeated United Native of Africa 5-0. Donmen Schools from Ikorodu defeated St. Bernadette 4-0. Infant Jesus defeated Troika 4-0. Troika, they came with their band again. Infant Jesus said, we will not dance to your beats. They stayed focused and went on to win by 4-0. Agboe Primary School defeated Bowes International School 4-0 also. So that's the confirmation of the results from day 2. So teams have advanced to the quarterfinals now. So tomorrow, business stage of the competition. Nobody is smiling. Let's welcome Rotimi Akindele. It was at the Sherry Mini Stadium today to see some of the action. Rotimi, good to have you on Sports Tonight.
Good evening. Good to be here.
I know. So far, with what you've seen, it's grassroots football. It's kids in primary school. Has it been, let me ask you this way, have you seen quality in this?
Definitely. Of course, maybe not much, but this kind of platform will afford you to see a lot of qualities or talents that you can actually harness, to becoming great players in the near future. And so far, so good, really. The competition, especially today, what we saw at the Sherry Mini Stadium was, it was mind-blowing. Yeah, Cosmos can be feeling bad because he wasn't there. But what
it has to be around tomorrow.
But what we saw, Austin, I mean, it was awesome. from the 2 penalty deciders. We didn't know it was going to end in penalties. And then when Supreme Education came up against Maryland Convent, we felt, okay, it's Femi using the word Ajebo Derby. It actually lived up to that. But the guys from Convent were far better. We've seen quality, and I'm sure at the end of the Lagos preliminaries, you're able to pick like few players that you can, harness for a very solid future. When it
Joshua from Maryland, good defender.
We saw great goalkeepers today, especially from the shootouts. That was the first shootout between
Inner City Mission.
The goalkeeper for Inner City, the goalkeeper for the other guys that won as well. Yeah. Brilliant stuff. I think there's a whole lot of quality. We saw some defenders as well. The 12-man for Unifrance, he was wearing jersey number 12. He was more like a Mikel in the midfield. He was dictating the whole play. And then
also the captain.
The captain as well. I mean, you asked if we've seen quality. Yes, we have. I've not even seen the quality at the other center.
No,
but from here, no.
Or when they come to Isheri. So just in case you're wondering, football at that level, primary school, is it going to be interesting? Rotimi has just told you that so much quality, and we are discovering talents. But before these kids get into the pitch to play football, screening is done, because remember, we keep saying that this competition has a philosophy of zero tolerance to 8 cheats. We will go on this break. When we come back, we will place emphasis on the screening and why we must keep doing the right things. Don't go anywhere. Stay.